Hey, what's up guys? It's Phil. Welcome back to 3D Japan. Today we're going to be upgrading these two printers with some Wham Bam build plates. So let's roll the intro and get started. Alright, so let's take a look at what's inside these. Get this out of the way. Okay. Now, this one I bought myself, but I used money that came from you guys using my affiliate link with Wham Bam. So, let's take this out. Here, we've got a little bit of steel wool. Down. And that's everything else in the box. Right, let's get it open. Lots of plastic wrapped around there. Okay, that's just cardboard. More cardboard. And inside, okay, we've got some stickers and some instructions, and the rest inside here we have the magnetic surface. I don't know if I can get it detached right now. And on top of that is the Flexi plate with a PEX surface on it. Yep, it says Wham Bam PEX down there. There we go, there's the magnet. So, we're going to get that placed on here. I've been a little apprehensive about this one because it has the glass bed, and the glass bed works really well, but it's not always super convenient. So we're going to take the bed off. Sometimes it works a little too well, and I have trouble getting the models off of it, and I have to end up sticking it in my freezer, which works, but sometimes if you have a really big model, that could be a problem. So, our magnetic surface is going to be glued down onto here with 3M glue that's on the back of it, and then we have to let it sit for 72 hours. But then after that, we just re-level and it should be great. Alright, now look at this one. Now, I've already done these before. I've installed one of these on my ePax E6 and on my longer 3D Orange 10. Okay, so again, we open that up and we get more stickers, more instructions, and we get some sandpaper in this one. And then in here, we have again our magnetic surface and our Flexi plate. There we go. So the magnetic surface will just get glued onto there, and then the Flexi plate will just stick on there. And this is really nice. I've loved having this on my ePax. With this build plate, I'm excited for it because sometimes this one is really hard to get them off. So I'll get started installing these. Alright, so let's get this cleaned. I've got my paper towels and I've got a little spritzer bottle of alcohol. Let's get cleaning. Okay. But, I mean, that's pretty clean already. Alright, let's try with one more clean one. That is coming out like white. I don't see anything on there. So that's good. Let's get another one to dry it. Okay. Nice and dry. Follow the instructions here. Okay, make sure it's clean, smooth, and flat. So check the flatness by using a good quality steel ruler on edge and lay it in every direction to make sure there's no gap. So I don't have steel, but I have an aluminum ruler here. And I tried this earlier. I'm looking there and I do not see anything coming out, any gap under there. So this seemed to be a pretty flat bed. Alright, they also say to do a test run and make sure that the magnet fits properly. I did do that. I put it on there and it is 100% perfect. It's totally flush on every side. So that works for me. Now, see, to pull back about 1 inch of this paper, if I can get it off. It's a good thing I didn't trim my nails. There we go. Okay. Now it's about 1 inch. So I'm going to fold that down and line this up. Kind of tricky with the hot end there. All right. Lining this up perfectly. I'm going to press it down in the middle and work my way out to the sides. Okay. And I'm going to pull back some more of that paper. And work my way down. One thing about doing it on FDM is that on a resin printer, you've got suction pulling on it. So on an FDM, you don't have that problem. So I think that should make it a little easier for FDM printers. Okay, that's the end of it. It's not really 100% flush, maybe hanging off like a 0.5 millimeter or something, but it looks pretty good. Okay, the instructions say. Well, they say the best option is to put a sheet of paper down and rub it hard. I don't know if this piece of paper will count. Alright, I think that should do it. Alright, so that's all we can do for now. It says to wait for 72 hours, or it said at the minimum 24 hours before you can continue doing anything else or using the printer. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, I'm back and we're ready to apply our magnet to this build plate. And so the first thing I did was soak it in isopropyl alcohol for about a half an hour. It doesn't really say how long on the instructions, it just says soak it. But let's start sanding it. Okay, I've got the 220 grit sandpaper and Just to keep things flat, I'm going to put that down and then work this on top of it. Hey, that looks pretty good. I think I still see a little bit of something stuck on there. Okay, I think that should be pretty good. Let's clean it off. I'm going to take this knob off so I can stand it flat. Okay. Another paper towel. Give it a spritz. Oh, maybe it's easier to do it this way. Yeah, see that? That's all that dust from rubbing it. Okay, my paper towel's coming out clean. So we can start applying the magnet. I'm going to check this before I take the paper off to make absolutely sure it fits. And it is ever so slightly too small. I think it'll be alright though. So maybe a half a millimeter too small. I think that'll be okay. Okay, get about an inch off. Make sure I'm perfectly aligned. Pull some more paper down. Work my way down. Okay. Like I did before, I'll take the piece of paper and rub it. Kind of burnish it down. All right, I think that's it. I just gotta wait 72 hours.
3 days later.
All right, it's been 72 hours and I'm ready to prepare the Flexi plate here. I'm gonna peel the protective cover off. Ready? Oh. Oh, that's nice. That was very nice and smooth coming off of there. Okay, let's toss that. All right. So now it says that we need to use some of this steel wool and some alcohol. And spritz it down. All right. I guess this gives it a little texture to grip onto, for your model to grip on. A little bit more. Okay, I don't know how much to do, but see, maybe that'll be good enough. And then get a paper towel. Give it one more clean. that should do it, I guess. So let's put it on here. Yeah. That's got a real good grip. It really just sucks it on. Okay. Alright, so that one is done. Let's move on to the resin one. And we can start printing some stuff. Alright, so the resin one. Okay, the resin one says put the Flexi plate on here. I'll put it this way. There we go. That is very secure. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got some of this other sandpaper here. I'm going to give that a little sand. Alright, there we go. I'm not sure if you can see the sanding marks on there. And then we'll clean that off. Okay, that's coming out clean. Alright, so looks like we're ready to put this on the printer and get some things printed. Okay, well, it's been a few days and we're ready to go, and I've done some printing on them. Because Thanksgiving is coming up. See, I've got this little turkey from Zo3D or Zal3D, and he's very cute. And so my whole plan was that I was going to take the build plate off and flex it and show you how the model just pops off. Then after the print was finished, I came in and touched it, and it's already loose. So you can see he's got his cute feet that come down, and he can sit on things. He's a very cute turkey. But yeah, this has worked fantastically. Look at that skirt just popped right off. I didn't even have to lift the plate. So I'm going to be very excited to work with that some more. I'm doing some toys that I'm printing for Loyal Moses' Christmas toy drive. It's been really great to make all these toys for the kids. So anyway, yeah, that was from Zo3D, printed on the Ender 3 V2. For the Ender, this one goes for about $35. So anyway, let's move on to the Sonic Mini and my print from that. And I'm going to put some gloves on because that print is not cured. It is, it's been washed and dried, but not cured yet. So let's put some gloves on. Okay. Let's take a look there. I did have a little bit of problem with this print. If you can see on the base, it did kind of rip open a little bit, and I think maybe I didn't have my exposure settings high enough, but it stuck very well to the build plate, the Flexi plate. This is a female wood elf from, they're called Heroes and Beasts over in my mini factory. So let's, we've got a little tab on the side here to take this off. I don't want to drop it. There we go. Whoop. Well, there goes the turkey. I'll put him down here. Okay, so that's off. Set this here. And so those are stuck on there. Let's see if you can flex them. And it just pops right off. Right there. Flex this a bit, and yep, there it goes. So now this is clean. I can put it right back on the build plate and print again. So that worked really well. I'm really happy with how everything worked here. I'm sure it's going to be very helpful for future printing. Okay, so that's it. I hope you liked this video. Please like the video if you did, and please be sure to subscribe. I've got some really cool stuff coming up. I have a couple of new lasers. One of them is set up off camera right here, and we're going to be looking at those. And then I have a brand new 3D scanner we're going to be looking at. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. So subscribe, and I'll see you next time.